Guys, Mike from Pattern Traders. Real quick update on BTC because a lot of people are asking me to give them a breakdown, and this is kind of noisy for me. It's very noisy right now for me, unfortunately, because I don't play the lower time frames, but I do a quick analysis. Take a trend line. Actually, don't even take a trend line. The most important thing is identify your deviation. Remember this deviation that I posted originally, where I told you guys that this is going to deviate, and it did, right? You don't want to get back under this deviation. Okay, this is the most important thing. Just put this on your chart. And again, this is high time frame, right? So in the lower time frame, you could do whatever it wants to do, but from a higher time frame perspective, you do not want to see us revisit this deviation. Okay, now, more often than not, when you have an SR flip, like over here, this is your SR flip, right? We made a higher high. Let's make this green because we made a flip over here. You do not want to see off the micro level a break of this green line, but to trap bears, you have to break it. The way we broke it over here and we trapped bears over here. So it's going to do probably the same thing, assuming it's going to do the same thing. Let me see what soul is because I have a nice little bag of soul. Hold on, I got to put this on the chart pretty higher. Okay. Assuming it's going to do the same thing, then you want to watch for deviation play that could potentially play out over here. Just like this. Okay. I posted in the Discord and I got a few DMs asking me, what do you mean by this? This right here. Deviation behavior is in place, and we will look for consolidation on 43 and behavior similar to what happened at 44 to 38k level, right? Well, all I was trying to indicate was this over here was the actual bottom, but we wanted to trap some bears before we made the higher high, and this is exactly the play that I'm talking about. This is the deviation play that I usually look for when I try to catch swing longs, right? And I pretty much played this from like over here. I had it posted on Twitter and DM that we're going to probably deviate. And we did. And if we do happen to do the same type of play, this is it right here, guys. We're going to probably, we just SFP'd. So let's just assume that this is the top. We're going to come down. Let's assume that this is the top, okay? It'll be easier for me to assume that this is the top. Go up, come back down. And now we're going to start consolidating. Sorry about that. We're going to start consolidating somewhere down here. Deviate a little bit and then go back up. Right, so this little box should get filled up if the deviation play is in play. Deviation behavior is in play, okay? That's what I'm looking at, guys. I'm not looking at EMAs, and I'm not looking at fib levels, and I'm not looking at weekly levels. I'm not looking at daily levels. Strictly looking at price action, right? Exactly. Deviation to the top, broke out, higher high. Now what's going to happen is if we have a div, which we do have a bear div, I don't know. I think it's a 4-hour that has a bear div. I don't know which one has it, but I saw it. I think it is the 4-hour that has a bear div. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, over, under, bear, no, it wasn't a 4-hour. I don't know. One of these time frames had a bear div. I saw it. It was, I don't know where it is. I'm not going to waste time on it. But we do have a div somewhere. I saw it before. But anyway, I'm not even playing the div. All I'm strictly playing is the price action. I wanted to show you guys what I meant by deviation. I'm going to enter longs over here. Now, from a micro stance, right? If this is the top, right? Open up your VWAP. And always have your quarterly VWAP open because a quarter just started. That's very important. Have your quarterly VWAP open. Look at the lower time frame and tell yourself, okay, so what am I looking at right now? Most important level is this, which is probably going to offer a bounce, give you a higher low if you're bearish, right? It's going to be one top, deviation, two top, and then come back down. We want to see reaction on the quarterly VWAP between $49,000 and $51,000. By the time this happens, this quarterly VWAP should be at 51K, which is perfect because that's my level right here, 51. That's what I'm saying, guys. I can't convince everybody to zoom out because a lot of people love scalping and they're good at it. But a simple zoom out will give you guys such confidence in the direction of BTC. It doesn't even matter if you don't know where BTC is going. Like, all right, I don't know where BTC is going right now. I don't know if it's going to go to 51K first, 50K first, or is it going to go to 60K first? I don't know where it's going to go first. But I'm hawking the time frames based on the oscillators to see what could potentially happen. Like my 12-hour on the RSX is about to give us a fucking decent dump right now. That's pretty ugly. PTT is definitely ugly, but the histo is still bullish. So I'm not expecting this to be the actual top. Now, can this be a micro top? Yeah, for sure. Look at the daily. DMX is like literally bearish right now, right? The 2-day should definitely, yeah, 2-day broke out, but this is going to cross to the downside. So guys, overall, I'm expecting another poke to the top side, and I really do want to see that $58,000, $60,000 range hit. But my level hit, my 56K hit, as I had 51 as my level 1, 56K as my level 2, and the next level that I have is going to be 60,700 around up here, right between $60,000 and $61,000. But I'm not telling you that we're going to do something like this. That's a little crazy. So what we're watching right now is open up your TMA bands. Or is this TMA bands? Put on your quarterly VWAP, so you guys could have the quarterly VWAP open to see that it's at 50,000 or 49K. All right, turn this off after that. Now look at your 4 hour, guys. We're going to get a bounce between 3 and 4 hour TMA. We're not going to just nuke through it down. So even if we do this, right, we're still going to get some kind of reaction here, dude. You know, some kind of reaction at 50K. Then we could sit down and analyze, all right, we just hit 50K. What are we going to do now? Are we going to go up for a lower high, or is that 50K enough to send us up to 60,000? But you shouldn't be playing the ins between here. Like this. Hold on, let me get rid of this. I'm not going to tell you what you should and you shouldn't play. I take that back. I'm sorry. You shouldn't be stressing over what happens over here. Just a trash pH noise. Look what we did. We did nothing. Sorry. We did nothing. We literally did nothing. We went from 53 back up to 56. Did absolutely nothing. All it did is trap bulls, right? If you look at it from a range high perspective, what did it do? Go to the 15 minute, since I used to play the 15 minute all the time. Boom. Look, this is like, how does one trade this, right? How do you trade this PA? This is pretty much disgusting. Like, it's terrible. This is your real long. The previous consolidation before the whatever this range is over here. This is either distribution or reaccumulation for another leg up. I know it's only 15-minute time frame, but it doesn't matter. Accumulation and distribution happens at all time frames, right? So I mean, I just wanted to make a video because I got a few DMs this morning about direction, and I really don't know where it's gonna go. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't. But I'm only playing the high time frame. Have your quarterly VWAP open. It's very important. See the reaction at this VWAP over here at 52.9. It might give us a nice little sweep back up, right? It might do that to sweep these lows. But most importantly, this is where you want to actually pay attention. This consolidation. And I'm going to post this chart in Discord so you guys see what I'm talking about. I'm going to make this green. This is very, 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 very important. This green box is very important. I'm going to get rid of this shit over here and make sure that you have your you have an X on the QTV WAP, very important, and then an X over here, and then an X over here. That's it. That's all I'm watching, guys. That is all I'm watching. I'll put the 4 hour. There you go, guys. Now I'll make it a little bit easier. And then if you want to take it one step further, put a trend line, bro, somewhere here like this. Do this, some shit like that, right? Trend line, boom, boom, meh, right here, $51,000. Right, guys? I don't complicate trading, man. I don't look at like fucking a million time frames anymore because they really fucked me up, man. That May dump killed me. So look, this is all I'm looking at. Direction for me is I will let you guys know what I see when we get down here, this green box. Until then, this is all noise to me. Trade safe, guys, and I'll make another video on Sunday probably. But this looks like a fucking good-looking SFP right now. Not gonna lie to you. You know, it looks like a beautiful SFP. Let's see if it actually sticks by the end of today. Cheers.